When you think of water levels, you probably groan in frustration and think back to such classic water levels as the Water Temple in The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. But developers Unknown World Entertainment has decided to make a game that is just one level, and yep, it's all just one really big water level. Subnautica is a game where you play as a silent protagonist who under mysterious circumstances has crash-landed on an alien planet named Planet 4546b. Wait, what? We name our planet Earth, and excuse me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's covered in more water than it is Earth. So why isn't this planet named something like Earth 2 or Earthier? When did people become so lazy with naming planets and just started assigning it numbers? So anyway, ignoring the fact that the planet has a stupid name, we managed to make it to an escape pod, and after crash landing, we use an extinguisher to light out all the fire and head upstairs to take a look at the wreckage that was at one point the ship we were on. Ideally, at some point, we should go and explore it and maybe find some survivors and maybe try to fix it up and leave, but we'll wait for that later. You see, first and most importantly, we have to go and explore the seabed. You see, Subnautica is all about relaxing and just swimming around, looking around the seabed, while gathering resources to build such things as tools and vehicles to help us along the way. Now, grinding for resources is pretty boring, so I've decided to fast forward a little bit for you guys past all the searching, and now I've got a nice little futuristic furnished house built under the water, and although I'm a little stranded here and alone, I've decided to look on the bright side of things. You see, even though I'm completely stranded on this planet and also pretty much completely alone, it just means that I'm the first to build a home here, and well, this planet's gonna become a luxury planet. I mean, really, look at how nice everything looks. Once somebody comes to save me and sees how nice that is, it won't take long before the 1% is gonna come and try to colonize. And I mean, it's not all bad. You remember that ship from the beginning of the game that was crashed near me? Well, right here, I've got a fully repaired model of it, and that's kind of cool to look at. You might be asking yourself, did I ever end up going to fix that ship or find anyone? And well... yeah, honestly, there was nothing I could have really done about that. But there is this nice kitty poster here that gives me inspiration, and I can rub it with this blue hand whenever I want to feel better. The biggest issue is I do have these neighbors, and one is a big grouchy crab brain thing, and the other one is this big worm who got stuck in my house and just refuses to leave. It's honestly very frustrating. But I've got other cool things, like I made this tiny ocean aquarium, where I took animals out of the real ocean and threw them inside of this place in mass numbers just for my enjoyment to watch. Oh, also, you remember the Jetsons where they had a flying car? Well, now I have one too, except it doesn't fly, it just swims through the water. But it's pretty great for strolls when I want to go around the seabed and I'm wearing my nice clothes that I don't want to get all wet just yet. Over here I've also built a rocket in memory of, yeah, that other ship that kind of blew up, and it's really cool, except there's the issue that I've got no idea how to fly a rocket, so even though I have it, there's no way I could possibly ever get off this planet with it without killing myself. What is handy though, is that it can also be used as a diving board, which is always loads of fun. Now, to be honest, although all this stuff is really nice, it's probably caused a lot of pollution and damage to the ecosystem, which, I mean, it's not that big of a deal because that's basically the human way. We basically just find nice things and then ruin it for our own selfish reasons. So really, who's to judge me? And yeah, so overall, life is pretty good on this planet, but it has gotten a bit lonely not having any neighbors or any other human contact, so I've decided to finally go and explore that wreckage. And you know, just maybe I might find someone who managed to survive that explosion, and maybe they'll want to be my neighbors. Unfortunately, things have turned for the worst as I've gotten here. I forgot to pack a lunch, and well, now that the sun's gone down and that I'm hungry because I haven't eaten supper, I've become delusional with hunger. This large creature showed up, and he probably represents all my guilt for all the damage I've caused to the ecosystem. It's attacked me, and overall I've ended up suffocating in the dark, deep abyss alone. In case you were curious, yeah, it seems like hell does exist, and yeah, hell's also underwater. Yeah, I found myself waking up here after dying, and well, I guess I'm gonna be killed by this giant squid dragon thing and his squad of smaller dragons. But wait, there's a light, and maybe if I can get to it I can redeem myself and go up to Water Heaven and meet Water God and Water Jesus. I sure hope this works. Huh, so I guess it was all a dream, but boy has that put things into perspective for me. I'm gonna give Bob Cratchit his job back plus a raise, and now Tiny Tim will finally get the Christmas that he deserves. Oh wait, this isn't the Christmas Carol, and I'm not Scrooge. I guess I'll just start to learn how to pilot a ship and get off this planet and eventually come back to sell plots of land to other people. So that's the video, and you've stuck around for all of it. That's pretty cool. Why don't you watch some other videos? You got nothing better to do, you know that. Come on.